my mom used to tell me, because it was such a hostile environment, pray. And my mom gave me the instructions on to pray. And I was like, okay, I'll pray. So I'd go pray, dear God, please, tomorrow I don't want to get my ass kicked. Please, dear God, please, I hope I can get to school without getting whooping, and the next day I get my ass beat. And it was crazy. I'd get beat up by people that looked just like me.
Wow.
That's crazy. Like same color skin and everything. I didn't understand this. This is during middle school. And my mom I'll say, Mom, they look just like us. And, they don't have turbans or anything, but I get beat up by these bunch of boys on the way to school right here. This school is called Boothville Middle School. It's no longer there anymore. I think they built houses over it. But my mom and dad walked me to school. And then I pointed out, they walked me to school a few times, and I said, there they are, Mom, they're over there. And my mom knew right away who they were.
Wow.
And it was crazy. And so I know this is going on the internet, and I'll probably get a lot of hate for this, or whatever it is, man. But my mom did an amazing job of not making me a racist or making me a hater. She is awesome in this respect. But she described to me that there are cultures and people of different faith that may look like us, but back in their motherland, they're enemies.
Wow.
And there was this, you remember I told you about Pakistan being created?
Yes.
And for Muslims and then the Sikhs. Well, that carried over, that spilled over.
Of course.
So those immigrants that came from those countries into the UK carried that baggage with them. And, and they carried that story with them. And what's crazy is that these kids knew the story of their parents, because obviously the parents have been teaching them
it's
this
passed
stuff,
on from
right?
generation
We
to
know
generation.
this now.
Yeah.
I'm unpacking this now in front of you, right?
Yeah.
But back then, it doesn't fade. You don't understand that concept of parents teaching their children a pattern of behavior which is incongruent with living in a civilization that's multicultural. But at the same time, my mom did this, and she goes, son, and she gave me the history lesson at that point, and I was like, oh, okay. Never made me a hater. There are a lot of Sikhs like me that actually know this, and they have this conditioning as well, where if they see them, they're going to light them up.
Yeah.
But I wasn't raised, so my mom's awesome in that respect. And my mom and dad did the best they could to afford taekwondo classes. You know.
And taekwondo doesn't help you in street fighting.
Jack, dude.
You're not like, hold on, step right there. They're like, pow.
Hold on 1 second.
Wait,
I'm trying to get my chi, man.
They're already hit you like 18 times before you got your first position, right?
My mom never packed my chi. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't pack it. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's crazy though, because you were born in the UK,
right?
So you didn't know what was happening in obviously in India and Pakistan, right?
No,
but because of that, it trickled all the way into the UK and affected you, and probably affected you more because your parents were the ones that didn't want to bring that division and hate into the UK because they wanted to leave it back in India. Probably.
I guess Don't forget, my mom came to the UK when she was 17.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm sure your parents, were at least saw a big part of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.